Ryokukan High School, school gates.
Yo, damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school. Man, can you believe this year's already over? We're practically seniors now. Just one more year. You think anything interesting will happen?
Nah. You never know.
Well, seeing the current seniors makes me wonder. Seems like all they frickin' do is study. Talk about boring. Is that gonna be us next year? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
I also want to know.
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Seriously? What's her name then?
I don't know.
So then why are you giving me a hard time? But anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year, with so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Akihiko-senpai's moving out. You know, the captain of the boxing team.
I know who he is, but I haven't really talked to him. Of course, all the graduates are leaving, even Kirijo-senpai.
Miss Student Council President. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there, are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
She looks kind of depressed, doesn't she? Wait, do you think she might be interested in one of us?
I mean, yeah.
I doubt it.
Unfortunately for me.
Ouch.
Fortunately for me?
That hurts. By the way, Yucatan, never mind. Forget it.
Aw, come on now. Don't give me that.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just thinking.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything, so I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is kinda weird, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't really explain why. Anyway, that girl.
Let's go to class, shall
Oh,
we?
crap!
The days go by peacefully without incident. Class is ended for today. Alright, well, let's talk to some people, shall we? Well, no matter what people say, a lot happened this year. Nothing is coming to mind, but I know we did something huge. Weird, how could I forget something so important? Oh man, I'm getting a headache. Dude, what the hell did we do this whole year? Makoto-kun, sorry, I was just thinking about you. Hey, can we go somewhere else? Sure, thanks. Are you okay, Makoto-kun? You don't look so good. Sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. Well, Yukari's eyes are cast down as if hesitating. It's my mom. I want you to meet her. Hey, that's not what I meant. I just promised to visit my mom, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I don't want to hurt her feelings. I still haven't sorted all this out inside. I think I do want to see her. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. I'll feel more confident just by having you around. I feel like I can clear the air with my mom if you come with me. So if it's not too much trouble, how about it? Sure. Really? Thanks. I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry my family is such a pain. Hey, so I bet you're thinking, couldn't I have gone out with someone with fewer problems? I wanted to go out with you. Hey, it sounds weird when you come out right out and say it like that. I was just joking, geez. It's almost spring break. It went by so fast, we're already seniors. At the end of the year, we'll graduate and go to college, and then start a career? Wow, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together then? Of course. Yeah, I think so too. Well, then let's talk about the near future then. How about going somewhere over spring break? Oh, maybe we could go to Destinyland? But just the two of us, okay? You better not invite anyone else. Like, if we stay the night and stuff. I wonder if anyone else at the dorms would realize if we both went away for a night. That's an embarrassing thought. We'll talk more about it later. Don't forget to leave some time free during spring break. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna be up here. I don't think, let's see here. Yes, actually, Kenji's in here. What's up, Makoto? Dude, I've got a super important announcement to make. Wanna hear, huh? Okay, here goes, and this is just between you and me, okay? Next year, there are 3 fine-looking women teachers coming in. After Miss Kanoa leaves, there's no spark to the faculty roster, right? Miss Toriumi has that weird secret she refuses to tell anyone. Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine. Miss Terauchi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even our nurse is a guy. Even if he's good at his job, nurses are supposed to be girls. He's ruining my lifetime dream to fake sick, ditch class, and chat with the hot nurse. You okay, dude? You're not looking so good. You should see the nurse, but I'm not going with you, dude. Oh, and I heard those new teachers are coming by today to check out the campus. I'm thinking about hanging around the faculty office to scope them out. Want to come? Sure. Nice decision, Sir Makoto. See, starting next year, we can choose our homeroom, so we gotta make sure we choose the right one if you catch my drift. Wait a minute, oh crap. Today's not March 3rd, is it? Shit. Sorry, man, I gotta get lost before she gets here. Who's she? My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next year, but she's gonna swing by today and look around. But I'm not gonna be her damn tour guide. I don't want to lead her around by the hand where everyone can see. Ugh, I wish I had an older sister instead. Well, whatever. I'm gonna jet. Laters, Makoto. I see, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue exploring. Hey Makoto, are you leaving right now? Me too. At least I want to, but I've got to go somewhere else. Where? I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Honestly, I hardly ever read in the school library. I'm studying sports medicine, so I really don't have time today. But since we're together, why don't we talk for a little while? Want to talk with me to the entrance at least? Well, I'll be going now. Let's go out. Geez, you know I can't. Remember what I told you before about finding my dream? I never had anything like that until now, so I've been slacking off. Honestly, my grades suck. It's tough to get them back up. That's why I need to try hard. I seriously want to go have fun with you, cross my heart. I want to be with you. And I kind of want to feel you too. But I gotta be patient, that's what I keep telling myself. I want to take my dream into my own hands and stand next to you with my head held high. I want to walk alongside you. You just watch, I'll charm the pants off you. You'll fall in love with me all over again. Just kidding. See, I really need to be patient. Hey, you know that saying, beer tastes better after an honest day's work, right? That's just what I mean. If we're patient now and cool off for a while, then later on... Ugh, you idiot, look what you're making me say. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll see you later. Let's go out again sometime soon. Bye. Anyway, hi buddy. Hello, Makoto-kun. You don't look good. Are you okay? Well, time flies. It's already March. There's something I want to tell you. We'll still be able to talk to each other next year, but I wanted to say this while we're still both on the student council. I'm going to quit council. I'm just not going to apply next year. But cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction? I don't think so. I see, me neither. Around January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking about how we could change that, what it would take to change society. I thought maybe one influential person could start a revolution. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so creates more problems. That's what the Nixist incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. Now I think the best thing for society is more education. Things that each of us have to learn before going out into the world. That's what's needed most. So, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is dictated by its people. If we improve the people's minds, society will likewise improved. Aren't you going to laugh at me? Say something like you, a teacher? Let's not laugh. I see. I'll do my best. That's all I wanted to tell you. That and to say thanks. It was thanks to you that I reached this conclusion. See, in the female version, he actually says like, I want to be like a man worthy of you or something like that, which yeah, he's hitting on you. So, that's that. Oh, Makoto-kun, are you feeling all right? You don't look so good. If there are no symptoms, it could be anemia. Do you want me to take you to the nurse's office? Well, first though, I wanted to tell you something. I took the college entrance exam, and I failed. It's the first time I've ever failed this badly. I'm going to study harder starting this spring. I thought I'd studied enough, but I guess I'd started too late. Before, I probably would have given up after hearing about it, but not anymore. I want to be a doctor and save as many lives as I can. I want to protect my loved ones. There are lots of ways I can do that, but my way is to heal them, so I won't give up anymore. I'm going to try the entrance exams again next year, and this time I'll be shooting for the top score. Thanks, Makoto-kun. I think it was because of your help this year that I've changed so much. I'll be graduating a year earlier than you, but I won't forget about you. Oh, how that's cute. Oh, I'm looking for people that I know, so y'all have to excuse me while I just go through the... There we go, there's Fuka. Oh, Makoto-kun, are you okay? You look so pale. Maybe you should see the nurse. Oh, why don't I go with you? I'm going to the faculty office and the nurse's office is next door. I want to be by your side as much as I can. Let's go with her. I'd be happy to go with you. Let's go then. Oh, this is actually the first time we've walked side by side in school, huh? I'm a little nervous. Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office? I want to start a tech club. Tech gloves? You mean technician's gloves? Well, I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those. Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics. You want to start a club? Why is Yamagishi so troublesome? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April? Huh? But I really want to get started on it now. I'll do my best to find members. So do I have your permission to start a club? What? You mean to say you don't have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now then. Ugh, he's gone. Well, it looks like I need to find 5 people. Makoto-kun, would you like to join my tech club? Sure. Yes, I'm so glad. I was hoping you would say that. I thought liking electronics made me strange. I always kept it to myself because I thought it was strange for a girl to be interested in that. But if you can accept me for being this way, I don't want to hide it anymore. No more pretending to be someone else to my friends. I've decided to be strong and let everyone know who I really am. Even if people think I'm strange, that's okay. I'll have you with me, so there's nothing to be scared of. I want to meet lots of people like me and hang out with them. I kept my love of electronics hidden, so I never had any friends who shared my interests. That's why I thought I'd start a club all about it. Maybe other people like that sort of thing as well. If so, I want a way to talk to them. But I admit, it makes me a little nervous. Oh, but I'll still keep coming to photography. I'll be busy, but it's important that I do this well. It's like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That's how it feels. Hey, Makoto-kun, you'll stay in photography next year too, right? I want to stay in whatever clubs you're in. I want to be in the same homeroom too. And I want to see more of you at the dorms. I just want to be with you more in general. I've been saying more a lot. I hope you don't think I'm taking advantage of your kindness. Hey, you can say whatever you want to me, okay? I might not be reliable, but I want to get to know you better. I want to get closer to you. Oh, I've got to hurry and find some club members. I need to make some posters and other things too. Well, see you later. Next time, maybe we can talk about it more in my room. Well, I really have to go now. Bye. Okay, well, that's to be expected, I guess. Oh, Makoto, I was just looking for you. This came for you from Mamoru. I bet his school's sorry he's gone. But it's good news for us because now there's nothing standing between us and total victory. See you around. You received a letter from Mamoru. You open the letter. How are things, Makoto? I never knew your address, so I'm sending this to your school. Mamoru's firm handwriting fills the page. You picture Mamoru's face. I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job too. But what I really wanted to talk to you about was kendo. Before, I had totally given up on the idea of continuing kendo, but even so, part of me still didn't want to let it go. I had to do it, but kendo was my whole life. You picture Mamoru's wry smile. I guess the plant manager realized what's up. He's helping me out. We're going to make a kendo team. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day, we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We even climbed Mount... Is it Hiei? Sure. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so it's not as efficient, but I'm enjoying myself. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, and we don't do much serious training, but I guess it's a good handicap for me. How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. I'm almost as anxious for you to improve as I used to be about myself. It's a strange feeling. So hey, Makoto, one day you and I are gonna go at it again. This time it'll be my turn to be your rival and get things going. It feels nice having a goal. I can't believe I had forgotten what that was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a sanatorium with fresh air and good doctors. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my brothers are well taken care of too. Everything's going great these days. I feel like I'm able to take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And it's thanks to you that it's all come together. So thanks, man. Can't wait to see you again, Makoto. You better be ready. The letter ends there. Meanwhile, we're back up at the rooftop again. How do I keep ending up here? Let's see. Who have we not spoken to? Looks like everyone we've talked. Oh, there's a certain person by the entrance. Are you the only one in here? Looks like you are. Let's hang out with Mitsuru. What's the matter? You don't look well. Make sure to get some rest, Makoto. My apologies. I meant, of course, Yuki. If you don't mind, can we go somewhere to talk? I have some business to take care of later on, but I want to be with you until then. Let's go to the student council room then. I'd like to see it once more before I graduate. Gakukan High School, student council room. This room brings back memories. I was only away for a little while due to the exams. The results haven't been posted yet, but I don't have any doubts that I passed. This spring, I'll formally become a university student, so this will be my last chance to see the view from here. I don't have much time today. All the members of the head family are gathering for a briefing session. The Kirijo group looks strong right now, but it's actually very frail. It could collapse at any time. I must stay strong. Mitsuru seems a little tired. Now don't strain yourself. You're right, resting is as important as work. But this is our only chance. I've accepted that I must make sacrifices. I'll tell you what, if I do become exhausted as a result of this, I'll have you heal me. Soon I'll be saying my farewells to the dorm, too. I've been slowly packing up my things, but it's not going well. Everything brings back memories, a book, a picture, a piece of clothing, on and on. My senior year seemed short, but very full. It went by so quickly, especially after you arrived. Anytime I'd pass you in the dorm or speak with you, I thought my heart would burst. I never knew I had such feelings inside. If you hadn't come to this school, I wonder what would have become of me. If I hadn't met you, would I have accepted my arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle one day, driven off, and never returned? Fate is a mysterious thing. But there's no use dwelling on the past. I have things that must be done to secure a future for the Kirijo group and myself. You can be part of that future too, Makoto. Do you understand? Come visit the Kirijo head family sometime. Don't worry, it's just to say hello. I want them to get used to your face. It's almost time. I have to be on my way. I wish we could see each other back at the dorms, but I'll be late tonight. Maybe this weekend. Just the two of us, of course. Well, see you. Okay, who else do we have here? Hi, are you okay? You don't look so good. You should get home and rest before it gets worse. Right now I am... Oh, sorry, you're feeling sick and here I am making you stand around. What are you going to say? Makoto-san. Well, it isn't much, but... Look at this flyer here. The history of passionate love between teachers and students. People are free to fall in love with each other. There's nothing bad about it. I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm going to write a protest letter to the school paper. Oh, I'll be alright on my own. I'll go by myself. Makoto-san, thank you very much. I've made up my mind. It's not much, but next year I want to join the student council too. The things that showed me the way to change myself, it was student council and you. So I want to push myself harder. I want to like myself more, and I want you to like me more too. I want to be the first one in your thoughts. That's why, I like you. What am I saying? I can't believe I said something like that at school. I'm sorry. Well, please excuse me. But maybe next time we could go home together. Or if not there, I have a lot of places I'd like to see. I want to visit each of them with you. And she's gone. My goodness. Okay, I think we've gotten everyone in here. Let's head down this way. I think we've gotten everyone over here. Let's go to the main lobby. Gotten everyone here. Oh yeah, we'll do that in a second. Let me make sure I've gotten everyone over here. Okay, looks like we have. I don't think there's anyone in the faculty office. Oh, you can hear Miss Toriumi's voice from within. Let's go inside. Gakukan High School, faculty office. Miss Toriumi and Miss Terauchi are here. Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day intrigued me too. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled. Unparalleled. Yes, I've been studying more than just making preparations lately. Things like how to communicate the lessons I want to teach. But it does seem odd that it starts now, though. The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time always living only in the present. How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on? Well, when I was goofing off one weekend, I met someone. So I took a closer look at my life. That person, well, was it? Yes, it must have been a person. Yes, I understand. I myself once went through a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate. A destiny called fate? Isn't that like saying my headache hurts? Anyway, isn't that a harsh thing to say to a single girl like me? Well, if you'll excuse me, the teachers seem busy. You decide to leave. Ah, Yuki-kun. Is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should visit the nurses. Oh, you dropped something. Miss Toriumi picked up your cell phone. It seems Miss Toriumi noticed the wallpaper on it. This... Now, Makoto, cell phones aren't allowed at school. That screen. Read downward. I love you. My, what a charming confession of love. Did you make this, Makoto? No, it's from my online girlfriend. Online girlfriend? Never mind that. What's going on? Why would Makoto-kun have this screen cap? Don't tell me he got it online, but the only people who were on the servers were... Huh? No way. It can't be. Is this a joke? I love her blush. No. Miss Toriumi started flipping out. Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor. Makoto-kun, don't tell me. You're Tatsuya? I said all that to you? No. This is bad. No. Miss Toriumi took her flipping out to a whole new level. Oh, she's crying. Miss Toriumi is crying. No. This can't be happening. I quit the school. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Oh, I wish I was dead. Just kill me now. Hello, Maya-san. Ah, then you really are. Hi, I'm Maya. I'm Maya, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot. This is so embarrassing. Miss Toriumi threw the file she was holding at you. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face, it was thanks to you that I was able to turn my life around. So I'm grateful. Wipe that smile off your face or I'll wipe it off with you with my fists. If you don't mind, maybe we could have dinner? Miss Toriumi threw the dictionary she was holding at you. Oh, to hell with this. Miss Toriumi ran away. I don't know what to do with any of this. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. Oh, hey, I don't mind, but you were going out with Yuko, right? She's been pretty energetic. Is that all because of you? Last time she had this huge book about knees and she was trying to figure out which muscle was where. It really tickled. How come she can't practice that stuff on you, dude? Well, she's a great girl. Don't let her down, okay, man? Now, why did I just say that? Oh yeah, I have to talk to you about something. I heard back from the hospital about my knee. The results are in, and it's 100% healed. They say I can keep doing kendo. Dude, I was so happy I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, if I'd kept hiding the pain in my knee, I'd get goosebumps, man. I was pushing myself too hard, trying to catch up to you, and I got pissed off because nothing seemed to go right. I went too far again and shot my knee all to hell. Man, I was acting like a little kid. I thought so anyway. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but it was just my pride. And I got you, the guys on the team, and my parents worried for nothing. Man, I was such a baby. Don't worry about it. Thanks, man. Well, at least I finally snapped out of it, even if it took me long enough. Thanks, Makoto. I couldn't have done it if you hadn't been there for me. I swear right here, right now, that I'm gonna do better next year. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions like that. I'm gonna listen to people. It's hard for me, but, well, that's about it. I just wanted to tell you first. Now I'm gonna head to the faculty office and tell everyone there and then tell the team. Dude, are you alright? You look kinda tired. Go get some rest, man. Your health is the most important thing, right? We're still signed up for the spring tournament. If you slack off, man, I'm gonna have to leave you in the dust. Later. All right, I think that's everyone here. I don't think there's anyone else. Unless there's somebody over at the persimmon tree, which I don't think there is. Let me double check while we're here. Okay, definitely not. So let's head out into town. Let's go ahead and start at the shrine. We got a couple of people here. You're Makoto-kun, right? I'm Mako's dad. If you have a minute, can we sit and talk for a while? Sure. Then mind walking with me a while? I'll buy you takoyaki. There's good takoyaki there, but I bet you already know that. At least he's not gonna ask me to marry him. When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Mako. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? You're right. She was so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Mako. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see, she's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform, she forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I never knew that she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun sounds nice. Nowadays I come home to an empty house. The rooms seem so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of our own problems. I feel terrible about it all. Anyway, as for you, oh yeah, I forgot about this part, you little punk. Seems Mako really took a shine to you. She wrote all about you. I can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday. What's up with that, you punk? You were taking advantage of my little Mako, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch Mako with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her, don't forget it. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse. Mako's dad ran off. I honestly don't know if that's better or worse, to be honest. Hello, Makoto-chan, how have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come closer, dear. I'm sorry, come on, dear. There's no way you could have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened is that we shrank, right, Makoto-chan? Good point, good point. You got me there. By the way, Makoto-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekko-kan. Speaking of which, the school's decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus, so our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know that tree really isn't our son, but it makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile. Bah! Don't yell, dear. Your dentures will fall out. Anyway, we'll support the Gekko-kan High students as best we can. You look very mature now, Makoto-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here, so let's head back to the shrine because we do have someone else to talk to. Hello there. Oh, you must be, by any chance is your name Makoto-kun? I see, so you're Makoto-kun. No, excuse me, I'm Miss Kamiki. Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have the time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you here today. It must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son Akinari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. It's only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him... The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile, hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now I'm so lonely and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much that I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places, everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day when we meet again on the other side. If I didn't have to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. I have the notebook. My son, he was able to give it to you. You explained how you received the notebook from Akanari and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. Miss Kamiki stood up quietly. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There is one piece of advice I'd like to give you as an old lady to a young man. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akanari or me or you, it happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. Miss Kamiki left without looking back. All right. I don't think there's anything else here at the moment, so let's head on out. Let's head to the strip mall. Wait, we already been to the strip mall. I don't think there's anything here. Let's head to Port Island Station. I thought there might be somebody here, but there's definitely not. There is nobody here. Fine. There's gonna be people here, I assume. Oh, I guess not. Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Hey, don't freak out. Just hang on a second. The bartender walked into the club. Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. That witch? What? Hey, shut up. I'm on the phone. A lot's happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and now everything's back to normal. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized rather than holding on to my pride, I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Makoto. Take care, kid, till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. He didn't leave any contact info or anything, but I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe you could become a monk. Those guys all know each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink, as soon as you're 21, of course. See ya. Oh yeah, and I came in to prepare to open. One of the regulars was already here. Don't you know him too? He looks so depressed. You should ask him what's wrong. Me? Nah. Oh, it's the regular that's in here is this dude. Hey, what? A man in his 30s is drinking by himself. Looking for someone to chat with? Alright, tell me, have you ever had a dream where you're falling? Sure. Really? I wonder if it's true about the rumor that if you don't wake up before you hit bottom, you die. Forget it. Sorry, shouldn't have brought it up. I've been having the weirdest dreams lately. Geez, what's wrong with me? Why don't you head on home instead of wandering around a place like this? Well, you're a kid. I always wanted to see what this kind of place was like when I was your age, too. You're in high school, right? I remember back then. Makes me a little jealous of you. So are you seeing anyone? Good for you. Things were so much simpler at that age. Once you get to be as old as me, love loses some of its luster. Romance gets harder to enjoy. So enjoy it while you can. This isn't any of my business, is it? But seriously, I envy you. I'm an adult now, so I can't be as carefree as I used to. I've got a girlfriend and we're stuck with each other, but I'm screwed if things keep going the way they are. I'm not the marrying kind. You give up so much of your freedom once you become an adult. About that weird dream I've been having, I'm pretty sure I know what's causing it. It was just a spur of the moment thing, but, well, I cheated on my girl. You remember the one I said I was stuck with? She might be pregnant. I'm starting to feel guilty about the whole thing. Stupid, isn't it? Hey, do you think it's an unforgivable sin to cheat on someone, or is it just human nature? I don't know. I'm not surprised. It's not something a guy my age should be asking a high schooler anyway. When I was young, I thought my life was just beginning, but now I'm past 30 and nothing ever seems to have got going for me. Every day is more of the same betrayal and acting on my ridiculous desires. I wonder if I'm gonna have that dream again tonight. Shit, I feel like I'm going insane. Don't worry, you will, and it's terrible. All right, let's see here. Where is... Nope, none of that. I don't actually know where our eating friend is. Is he out here? I'm not actually sure. Let me see if I can't find him. The restaurant employees are being interviewed. I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakuri as well. Yes, I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish and said it could use some fish flakes, so they put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious. It's officially established as the hidden menu item now. I can't get enough of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Rokatsu too. Yeah, he's the one. Nozomi put our coffee on the map too. Sure, his appearance and behavior is, how should I say this, eccentric? But he knows everything about food and his palate is refined. He's in the league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him. Is he that famous? So when you heard that he was planning to leave to tour the country, well, I was shocked and disappointed, of course. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I still feel him. Ah, wait, don't run that. Are the rumors true that a King Nozomi statue is to be erected in the shopping district? Haha, indeed, indeed. It's very exciting. I'll be rubbing it every day for luck. So I guess Nozomi is doing pretty good here for himself. Let's see here. I think... I'm looking to make sure we've gotten everything. I think we got everything. So let's head on back to the dorm. I'm gonna have to split this into 2 episodes. The TV is left on. The news is on. Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities Program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditures has caused a media stir lately. We now join our field reporter live from the scene. I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air here can't be denied. Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as soon as anything happens. Back to the studio. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that tax evasion is the cause. Oh, there's no question about that. I remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. He tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks. I bet he'd slit his mama's throat for a 5 yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. He's lower than the scum on an earthworm's belly. All that money and no charity's ever seen a dime. Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene. President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's going to sing. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. Granter of your desires. Hi everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, high-quality goods. Our customers' ecstatic screams cause noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high that they're a hazard to birds, and we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business. President Tanaka's car drove off. Oh, he's gone. What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, it's as good as free advertising. We'll just have to interrupt you there as we received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook has ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them to know how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I'm not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products guilt-free. Amazing commodities here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye! Apparently he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds. Has this Tanaka no shame? Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man's emotions. As a self-appointed representative of Joe Q Public, I have something to say and I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be... Thank you very much. As we wrap up our special report, with no new clues to how the funds have been used, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market, where amazing commodity stocks are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelations just now. The report continues. All is quiet. It doesn't seem like the others have returned yet. They all must be enjoying the peaceful evening. Even though you've just returned from school, you are feeling very tired. You should go to sleep early tonight. Okay, so you really don't have a choice here. Let's get some sleep. Class has ended for today. I don't think we need to talk to anybody, actually. Hey, something's been bothering me. Who used to sit in that empty seat? That was... You don't remember either, huh? Dude, it's driving me nuts. I think we've spoken to everyone our friend-wise, so we'll just head straight home today to get to the ending. You are feeling tired. You can't keep your eyes open. You should rest. Tomorrow is senior graduation day. Graduation day, your room. Yes?
It's me, Aegis. May I please come in?
Sure.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
No problem.
I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten. But I remember that day we...
You're right.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did at the last battle.
I'm just gonna say ... Unfortunately, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Graduation's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. Such nice weather outside. Do you remember? The promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others? We can enjoy the view of this peaceful city.
Meanwhile, Gekkoukan High School auditorium.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the senior class to know that you've truly earned our respect. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the
It
valedictorian.
was, of course, Mitsuru.
From Class D, Mitsuru Kurijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Is that what happened?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
The students begin to buzz. Within that group, a handful of students stood up.
We...
Huh? Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Oh, I...
That's right. I remember now. Our promise.
I remember, yes. Upon my father's death, I was set adrift in life. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, in memory of my father's will. I am resolved, free from doubt or hesitation. This is because... It is because I have such wonderful, such priceless friends.
Mitsuru!
We swore to each other never to lose hope, no matter what tomorrow brings.
After shouting that, Mitsuru leapt from the stage to rejoin everyone. Yeah, I don't know why they remembered everything at this point, but they did.
Senpai, we remember about him and Igus.
Yes, of course. Let's go, everyone.
Why did the member... I guess because we made the
Where
promise.
do you think you're going? We're in the middle of a ceremony.
What in the Final Fantasy VIII is this? I'm trying to make light of a very sad situation. Meanwhile, on the top of the roof of the high school, the warm sunlight and gentle wind feels good on your resting body. Igus is sitting close to where you're lying.
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring, but this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away. Accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength. I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay. My life will be worth living if it's for this reason. Thank you.
It'll be okay.
You're right. What am I doing? I understand now. So I should be happy.
Hey!
You hear voices calling out to you.
Everyone! I realize now that I have friends as well. You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes, all you need is something simple, like someone to take care of. I'll keep on living no matter what, so that I can protect you.
Igus is smiling gently. The gentle spring sunlight warms your body. The cheering you hear from afar, the slightly chill wind. This is the world you and your friends protected. You feel a little sleepy.
Thank you for everything.
You hear the familiar voice of your most precious friend. It sounds like... let's see, who do we want it to be? I'm gonna go with... let's go with Mitsuru. Noticing Mitsuru's voice, Igus quietly withdrew. It seems Mitsuru was the first to make it here. It doesn't really matter who you pick here.
It seems that you beat me to it. I take it you remember everything as well, then. Or did you never forget to begin with? Our nights filled with battle, the miracle that happened, how you and I felt about each other. I'm so angry with myself for not remembering earlier. I lived without a care in the world for over a month, all the while ignoring the most precious person to me in the world.
Mitsuru hugged you tightly.
Can you forgive me? No, you don't have to answer that. Either way, I have no intention of letting go. We'll have to build our love from scratch again.
You can hear footsteps and several familiar voices drawing near.
Can you hear that? Everyone else is worried about you too.
The bright sunlight and the warmth of Mitsuru's arms. You're getting sleepier. Your eyelids feel heavy. We're just gonna have to close our eyes.
Come what may, we'll be together.
And that's the end of that. And that is the second time we've beaten the new game plus. So we're just gonna let this roll. Actually, I think we're probably gonna cut most of this because we've already seen it. So let me just get through this. I'll be back. All right, we did it. We beat the main game for a second time. Good job, team. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save, and there it is. That's what I was hoping for. I'm gonna save a new game right here. And yes, we have earned all achievements to Persona 3 Portable. So hooray! Next time we're gonna defeat Margaret, and then we'll be playing something else. So I will see you guys then.